Hello guys, it's Fluffy Turns. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today is my mining operation and sorting area, kind of. Basically, if I look a quick look to my right, it's all gone. All my oil refinery, changed it to fuel, it's all been blown up. I actually done the stupidest thing. I put a blooming, I think it was a bio engine down here, and I went away, left it, it's obviously overheated, and it just went bang and blew the whole entire lot up. So I learned by your mistakes. That's going to have to be all rebuilt, which shouldn't take too long because I've got all the resources now. But back on the actual main subject, my mining operation. As you see, all this stuff is being mined by turtles. I haven't actually got to a quarry yet, and the turtles are the next best thing, especially as I've got 4 of them. So I've got quite a lot of stone. The stones all fill up. The stone actually goes to a recycling unit now because we've got so much stone, we don't need no more. Let's have a quick look. As you see, stuff's been put in there. Literally, it gets taken straight out. And there is actually 2 chests, one either end, with 2 pipes coming off of it. Just because there's 4 turtles going at once, it does produce a hell of a lot of stuff. And I need the 4 pipes coming out of it, so I thought I'd use 2 different turtle chests, I should say. Because the good thing is you can have as many chests as you want, linking all together. So you see, I've pretty much got every single item possible. There's a couple of items in there I probably missed, which just keep going around in circle. It's a complete massive circle, and there's the other chest. So it takes out 4 at a time, which is fantastic. And as I come along here, this is where all the excess stone goes. My dirt goes into that. That's for my farm, which is now completely and utterly done. And obviously look, the stone goes in there, straight down into the recycler, which produces scrap. And then we've got a scrap boxinator, which then produces all random stuff like this lot here. Mayhem built all this operation, which, to be honest with you, the recycler, because of all the overclock upgrades, is actually keeping up with the stone that's coming straight down here. So that's fantastic. But back to the mining operation. Now this is where I'm mining, just let it catch up. And again, I've got a weld. I was using a weld anchor on my oil rig, but that blew up as well because with the weld anchor you have to put ender pearls in it, and I ran out and I didn't come on it for a day and it just went bang. So unfortunately I've got to rebuild that as well. So I'm using a chunk loader, which keeps it up and running and keeps it going, because I did leave this before without the chunk loader, and because it's a little bit further away to our base, all my turtles just stopped. So as you see, I've got one over there. It's probably going to be hard to try and spot them. Yeah, there's one over there. There's 4 turtles all going in different directions, and this is the main spot. They all comes to here, empties their load, and then carry on. The only hard thing is to refill them, but I have built a refilling station. I just knock. Once they get here, they want to run out of fuel, they stop. I just dismantle them, take them to the refueling station, fill them back up. You can put as much lava as you want into them, and then bring them back. I normally put about 100, 200,000 in each, so they last forever, which is great. Okay, so as you come back, and it comes all back in the sorting system, which will be all put around. But just want to show you one more thing, guys. The farm is done at long last. It's all automated. It's now all underground. Oh, that must be full up. Yeah, it's full up compost. What about that? How's that doing? Cool. So I'm producing far too many compost now, which is great. I've got the squeezer down here, which obviously relies on apples, which goes in here and produces mulch, which then in here produces, I need to put more mud in that, lucky I looked, Produces the hummus, same as this. Obviously this needs dirt as well. That is the end of chest for the other end of chest with dirt. I'm going to have to go look at that, see why that's not getting as much dirt. And basically that gets distributed all underneath. You see pipes all along here. It gets, there you go, and it goes around in circles until there's room up in here. Then that way it doesn't fling out like it said before. And there's all the old compost going around in circles until this needs compost. And again with the fermenter, because you've got the rubber tree saplings, it's now been supplied by both farms. There's 2 farms now. So if it gets filled out, it just goes around in circles again. If I quickly go up top, and I'll come back to you there. Hello guys, I'm back. Now I'm at the top level of the farm. As you see, it's changed a hell of a lot. And basically I've now got 2 oak sapling farms, tree farms I should say. That way it produces enough saplings to run my 2 fermenters, plus I get enough apples, you can see an apple going down there now, to produce my mulch. And it's pretty much self-sufficient now. And also at the back I've got my 2 rubber tree farms, and we gave it a nice little design to go around, so it looks pretty neat. Also if I come over to this side, to get rid of the excess logs we was getting, because I tell you what, we get so much bloody logs with this. We actually followed the landscape, gave it a nice little design all the way around the edge. We will be building more farms that way, tree ones, probably looking at birch and stuff like that in case we need some. But once again, it's now been extremely minimised. Ignore that chest there, I've got to move that, but it's full of oak. It's going to take me ages to unload all that. So yeah, it's been fully minimised, so they're all pretty much similar in size. That one's a little bit bigger. It's got a void pipe because full of rubber wood. Don't need no more rubber wood, and this one's got one as well. Oops, there you go. So once again, it's looking pretty decent. The house is coming along slowly but surely. Got my old Coke machine there. And I do like what Mayhem's done with the doors. That's pretty good. There is now an upper level. We have got solar panels. And we've got a new down. This is still under development. We've got a new way down into the main big area. Once again, this is just the random stuff that we make or find, put into barrels, just shoved up on the wall. And then this is all the main stuff that we get from mining operations. But you got to admit, look at that, constant stuff going around, flying left, right, and centre. The reason why there, I've got one here. One thing I do want to say is when bits go into the bottom of the chest, it only does it up to about 64. Once it hits 64, it'll only go in the top way. So that's why there's a pipe going all the way along the top. But as I said before, it's all linked. It goes around in a massive circle. And the only thing that goes through this pipe is just junk, basically. And yes, the reason why it's going so fast, the gold ones, I forgot to mention, actually speeds it up. So it just makes it go, as you see up here, look, it's going slow, then it hits that and goes phew. So as this is going to be the end of the video, guys. I hopefully you enjoyed my mining setup. If you've got any comments, please leave them below. Cheers, have fun, guys.